What's up, you guys? It's just your girl, the Glamorous Witch, coming at you with another celebrity reading. I wanted to show y'all my new deck that I got. And even though this is pretty, you probably seen this deck a whole lot here on YouTube. A lot of readers use this deck. I was surprised to see that they had it at my bookstore. So I bought it. It was $29.99. I've seen them online for a little more than that. So I had to get it because I really like the deck. I love the pictures on it. And so I thought that, I just wanted to change it up because I'm so used to using the ones that I had, and I just wanted to do something different. But anyway, so we're going to be reading Lil Wayne, kind of tap inside of his mind and, see what's going on with him and see what he's got planned for his future. So let's go ahead and get started. So Lil Wayne is definitely waiting. He's working on something. I feel like he's getting ready to just have some partnerships with different people. I see him making business deals, just kind of, you know, he also may be in the process of signing new talent as well. So we might get ready to see some new partnerships for him. He has a lot of good things going on in the works. I don't know if he wants kids or anything right now, but for some reason, the energy that I'm feeling from him is kind of telling me that he might be wanting, I feel like he wants to have more kids. Also, with his career, there's a lot of great opportunities coming his way. I feel like mentally he's in a good place right now. He's glad to have some of the things behind him, but I do feel like he is still going through some things behind closed doors. I feel like the whole Birdman situation is still kind of just making a way in his life, even though he's moving forward. I just kind of feel like in a way Birdman kind of still tries to have some type of control over him. But also in this card I see that I feel like he's battling with himself. I feel like he still has his demons. He still has his addictions that he faced. I feel like he's kind of gearing up to, I don't know if it's for the tour, but I feel like he's gearing up to do some things like in other countries. He's definitely got some things in the works. I see performances happening. I see there's just different things going on for him. So he also may be getting ready to do something, collaborate in some way with Nicki. Nicki has been latching on to him fairly, fairly tight. A little. She's been. I feel like her energy is kind of just. She and him are very, very close, and I just kind of feel like the two of them might be having some things in the works. I feel like they're going to be collabing on a song together, or she might be um doing like an appearance on his tour or something like that. As you can see, we're getting a lot of ones for him. So he's really, really, really taking this time to, he's really thinking about business moves, about, where he wants to head and where he wants to take things in his career, the direction that he's going to go in, and stuff like that. So we all, just like I said from a reading that I did on him in the past, whenever he goes into hibernation mode, it means that he's working. I feel like he's taking a lot of time he's in the studio a lot. He's, just creating. That's what he does best. He's creating. He's focused. He's definitely grounding himself. Um I also feel like he I just see a lot of opportunities. I just see a few things being available to him. I see a few things being available to him. I feel the energy of his daughter. Regine is very, very close with her father. I feel like out of all the people, that out of all his kids, he's the most, um, he's the closest with her. And she's at an age where she understands where he can talk to her on a more mature level from all of his other kids. And she keeps him strong. His daughter is what keeps him going. She has seen a lot of things with her dad as far as, some of his bad times. She's seen him hit rock bottom. So she goes so hard for him, and the reason why she fights for him so much is because she understands the things that he's gone through. This girl knows more about her father than we'll ever know. So that's just, you know her, just being any daughter, like, just being overprotective of her dad. She's keeping him strong. She's definitely keeping him going. She gives him that strength, as well as his mom too. I feel his mom's energy too. I feel like they keep him, just focused. Lil Wayne keeps his ear to the streets. Creatively, he's listening to what's out there. He wants to stay fresh. He's listening to the sound. He's listening to just who's new coming in. He knows a lot. Lil Wayne is very intelligent, okay? He's very intelligent, so he hears a lot of things. I also feel like for another reason he keeps his ear to the streets is because I know people were saying that Young Money is solely his now. He's looking for new talent right now also. So we might be seeing him signing on some new talent as well. Yeah, he's in work mode. Like it's a lot. He has a lot, like, especially since the whole thing with, Cash Money and everything, and he just feeling like, okay, I have to pick up the pieces. I have to keep it moving. You know, Birdman has been that father figure in his life since he came out, even a little bit before then. So, he just like, what, it's a lot. He's got a lot that he's trying to juggle, but he's doing his best at what he can do. He's trying his best. I also feel like the Emperor card is, to me, this represents Birdman's energy. Birdman has played a crucial part in his life. He was honestly like a father to him. So the fact that he doesn't have that influence there anymore, I think it kind of makes him just in a way a little sad. It makes him, he's trying to figure out, Wayne is trying to figure out who he is right now without having Birdman there, without having that, that father figure there to control everything for him. But I will say that he is ready. He's definitely ready to get the ball rolling. Like, he's ready to put on his big boy pants and get it moving. Like, I see him just like really, really, really sitting in that big boss man seat. And I just feel like he's ready to just take over what's his and just kind of drive it in a direction where he wants to take it. So, this could mean Young Money. He's ready to be the boss man. He's ready to just run his companies and just just have the creative control, and just basically he loves that freedom that he has right now. He definitely loves that freedom that he has, and he's ready to fight. He's ready. Lil Wayne is very strong. He's very strong. So he's ready to just kind of, just do what he has to do, and he wants to continue to make sure his family's okay. His home life is pretty good too. So I feel like all of his kids are happy right now. Everything is good. He's focused not only on his career but his home life as well. And unfortunately, in a way, he still has those demons, okay? With the whole thing of Cash Money and everything going on, that's taken a lot of toll on him throughout the years. So he's just kind of watched that empire just kind of break down. So that's definitely put a lot on him mentally and physically, but also I feel like he kind of is still going through some of those addictions and some of those things that he's always battled with. Wayne has always been the type of person that felt like he would not live a long life. He just always felt like he wasn't going to have a long life. When he was 15, he didn't think he would make it to 18. Then when he was 18, he didn't think he'd make it to 21. When he was 21, he didn't think he would make it to 25. He didn't think he would make it to 30. Now that he's 35, he's like, what if I don't make it to 40? So he sees that, he feels like his even though he felt like his life, he may not get to see a certain age. I think in a way it makes him kind of prepare for his family. So he prepared, and even if, he lives a long life, he's just always kind of preparing. He's like always, what if? So even though he's financially stable, he's financially set, his family and everybody's taken care of, he's still ready to build, and he wants to make sure his family has wealth. He wants to make sure that his kids are good. He's the type of person where he thinks, okay, if I'm not here tomorrow, I at least want to make sure my mom and my kids are good. So I mean, I feel like he has a lot of opportunities coming at him, I feel like he's signing deals and just, figuring out what he wants to do, what he wants to take. Also, I feel like he does have some things that kind of, like, he just doesn't know what, like I was saying before, he doesn't know what the next day is going to bring. And he kind of, it's like he doesn't know what the future's gonna hold, but he's a fighter. But I also feel like he's just one of those people where he's just like, I don't know if I'll wake up tomorrow, so I want to make sure that everything's taken care of. But also I feel like he's also in a place where he's trying to find himself, figure out who he is as a person, as a man, because he's so used to having to leaning on Birdman. So he's just kind of like, okay, how am I gonna do this, and what exactly, how am I gonna, what do I want to do, and how do I want to go to the next level. Even though he knows that he is a legend, he's very, very humble about himself. He just doesn't, a lot of times he doesn't see the person that we see. Okay, now he's a very confident person, but at the same time, like I say, he just doesn't know where he's going to be. He just doesn't know where things are gonna go, or he's trying his best to balance and trying to juggle everything. But your ancestors are saying for you to just relax and just trust the process, because you are a star. You don't need to be so hard on yourself, because I feel like he is very hard on himself. I feel like at times he can have anger issues, and he's been through a lot, so that's understandable. He's very passionate about everything, especially his career. So I feel like this time he's definitely going to just kind of fight for the direction he wants to go, as opposed to someone else kind of taking that driver's seat for him. So I feel like, Wayne, you also just need to kind of just balance your emotions and just kind of, stay calm and don't get so easily moved by things. Everything's going to be okay, because like, this card is revealing your cup is full. You have a lot of things coming your way. You're going to be okay. You just need to basically just trust the process. Now that you've gotten rid of those, those things in your life, things are going to be fine, And I also feel like the mother of his kids are all taken care of. Lil Wayne comes from New Orleans, so he's very, very, his mom raised him to have respect for women. So he cherishes those female relationships in his life. So all of his children's mothers, like, he's gotten everything right with them. They're all financially taken care of. I just see nothing but good things coming for him, from here on out. But yeah, so if he can conquer those demons that he has, I think he'll be okay. So, but anyway, thank y'all so much for for this reading. I will see y'all in the next one.